Halloween, happy Hallows Eve, happy thinning of the veil. It's so funny, I was talking to one of my friends last night and she goes, you know, somebody said to me, but a veil is always thin. And it's true, a veil is always thin, but you know, it's even thinner tonight of all nights. I wanted to do a pick a card reading just to see what Spirit has for you, what messages Spirit has for you during this super transformative, magical time. Maybe even what some of your ancestors have to tell you, since the veil is super thin tonight. I'm gonna do my best to upload this tonight so that you guys have it. For those of you who are gonna be at home to watch. It's pile 1, 2, or 3. I'm at the park, as you guys can see. I don't have anything to mark these piles. Jumping ahead of myself, let me back it up real quick. Sorry, I just saw a very attractive man. Anyway, so in meditation, I saw a lot of different colors. First I saw light, just a lot of light, and I heard and saw the word light, and then all these different colored lights started popping out, and like, you guys know like a kaleidoscope, right? Like, remember those kaleidoscopes we used to look in when we were kids, and like all these patterns would form and they would be like all these different colors? That is what I started seeing, and I mostly saw yellow, and then it went to orange and like a turquoise green kind of color. And then I just heard there's magic everywhere. So for those of you who don't believe, I don't know why you would be on my channel if you don't believe. Maybe just for fun, which is also fine. Everybody is welcome here. This is a safe space. But I guarantee you, if you don't believe in magic, you're just not looking. There's magic everywhere. A butterfly just flew past, guys, as I said that. There's magic everywhere. There's magic in the smallest detail. Right here where I'm at right now, there's magic. Like, I want to show y'all. I might record like a little video and add it into my edit for this reading, but like, I'm at one of my favorite spots. There's like hidden water on my right, and trees and moss. Depending on the season, when I'm back here, sometimes I see bunnies hopping around. There's butterflies, there's bugs. I made a spider friend today. It's in my bag somewhere. When I first put my blanket down, I had like moved it off of my blanket because it came to say hey, and I thought it went away, and then I saw it jump into my bag. And I'm not a huge fan of spiders. I appreciate them a lot. There's a lot of symbology behind spiders. You should look it up. Spiders do tend to follow me, and I'm trying to be better about them because they do freak me out a little bit, you know, just a little bit. But I do have a strong regard and respect for them, absolutely. The sun is magic, like a light in the sky that gives you vitamins you need to be happy, to feel fulfilled, to feel good and have your vitality, you know, soar. A light in the sky that grows our food, another light in the sky that reflects that light in the sky that pulls our ocean's waves. Like, come on, if that's not magic, I don't. And you can argue and say, oh, that's science, da 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 da, but I'll counter you and say science is magic too. Anyway, so yeah, there's magic everywhere. You just have to look, and you have to know how to look. There's magic inside of you. There's magic all around, and I encourage and want to really motivate all of you guys to really tap into that magical, whimsical, loving, warm energy now that we're going through this transformation and transitioning into this harvest season, this season of harvest, the season of the earth starting to release. The earth is releasing. She's releasing her leaves. She's releasing certain plants and flowers in order to create space. We know that, right? So those are some of the messages that I have for you just from meditation. And other news, guys, I have been crocheting. So this is a hat that I made it last night. I have a bunch of stuff that I've been crocheting. It's been very therapeutic, meditative for me, like insanely. Like, I lose myself in my crochet. I think I've only been doing it for an hour or two, and I look up and it's literally like about to be morning. So I'm really looking forward to like getting some more pieces done and posting them on my Instagram for you guys, and on my website I will be selling them. I'm also doing a new moon candle Reiki ritual. The next one is going to be November 3rd, and that's going to be for the Scorpio new moon that we're having. It's $11 to register for your spot, and it's collective candle Reiki that I do, and it also comes with an exclusive document full of messages and guidance that I channeled from Spirit specifically for that group. I'm not going to be talking about anything in those messages on my YouTube, on my Instagram. Like, that's strictly for the people who want that Reiki healing and that extra guidance. There's meditation, journal, and reflection prompts in there, as well as instructions on how to maximize the benefits of your collective candle Reiki. I am Reiki certified. I recently got certified maybe a month or two ago, and this is my first collective candle Reiki that I'm going to be doing. I want to be doing them every new moon and every full moon, so definitely head to my website to check that out. Oh yes, short and sweet distance readings are on a donation basis right now. The suggested donation is $45, but please pay what you can afford. That's my way of just making healing and messages from Spirit just more accessible, attainable, and affordable for everyone. I'm also doing distance Reiki on a donation basis as well. All information can be found in my description box below, on my website. You can feel free to email me, follow me on Instagram, and message me on there. I do card pulls on my stories. Sometimes I post things up on there as well. Anything else I have for you? No. Okay, so I didn't bring anything to mark the piles. Like I said earlier, it's just 1, 2, or 3. So meditate on those numbers. See how you feel when you think about those numbers in your head. Where do you feel it? Is there a pull there? Do you not feel anything? If you don't feel anything, it might not be for you. If you feel a pull, if you feel a tingle, if you feel, something, that message might be for you. More than one of these piles might be for you. So without further ado, I will see you in your reading. Bye. Pile 1, if you chose number 1, this is your reading. These are new cards that I'm using. So for the oracle messages, I will be reading from the book because the descriptions aren't too long, and I literally got this deck like 2 days ago. And also the tarot deck is new as well, and I believe this tarot deck, Ethereal Visions, has 2 additional cards in the major arcana that I'm not familiar with because the creator added them in. So I will be looking at the booklet if you get one of those cards that I don't know. Okay, so your oracle message, we have Harpy Eagle. Harpy Eagle, pile 1. And it's funny because earlier as I was preparing to do the intro, it wasn't an eagle, but it looked like it. It could have been like maybe a falcon. It could have been like a falcon. It was a big bird. It was a big bird that came down, swooping down with its wings all open. So it's just funny that this eagle showed up for you guys. Let's read the oracle message and see what it says. Let's see. Table of contents, please. Harpy eagle 65. Okay. The Harpy Eagle in the Dreamscape Oracle is a female from the American variety. Harpy Eagles are a sign that you need to change something in your life. They represent your strength and none of your weaknesses. The Harpy Eagle comes to you via visions in your sleep and your waking days. When it appears, heed the message and take a good look at what is out of balance in your life. Take stock of your life. Are you where you want to be emotionally, physically, and financially? Now is the time to envision where you want to be and who you want in your life. Harness Harpy Eagle power when times are tough and you need some extra help to guide you to the other side. Time to reassess your life and adjust accordingly. Listen to the messages Spirit is sending you. All right, so major adjustment. And right on time, Scorpio season, hello. Transformation, the ultimate transformative sign, ultimate time frame of the year, I should say, because you get into Vedic astrology and you start realizing that things aren't exactly what tropical astrology says they are. So I'm gonna say it's Scorpio season because it is. It's Scorpio season. Let's see and clarify messages because it said the Harpy Eagle has messages for you and you need to take heed. So what are the messages? What are the messages for pile 1 that this eagle is bringing in for rebalance, for adjustment? What areas of their life need readjustment? What are the messages that pile 1 needs to know? I heard diligence. I just heard diligence. Be diligent in what it is that you're trying to accomplish and what it is that you want. Do not compromise. There's a difference, guys. There's a difference between compromising and finding like a happy middle ground when you're working with other people, when you're in a partnership, when you live with other people, when you're in community. Like, there's a difference between compromising to find a happy middle ground that will be beneficial to everyone, and then compromising like your values, compromising your morals, compromising your boundaries, compromising what it is that you really want. There's a difference. And I heard diligence. Be diligent in what you want. Don't settle. Don't veer off the road. You need to stay focused. The eagle is focused on its prey. It knows exactly where it's going. It knows exactly what it's about to do. It knows exactly what it wants to eat. And it goes and it does it. Please clarify this Harpy Eagle for me, please. For pile 1, for their highest good and the highest good of all at this time. Please show me clearly. Please show me clearly for pile 1. Please show me. Thank you. 3 of Cups in reverse. You guys don't want to make friends right now? Are you guys like... Okay, Thank you. Okay, yeah, y'all not playing. Alright, one more, please. One more for pile 1. Please explain this Harpy Eagle for me. And pile 1 for their highest good and the highest good of all. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card, please. Too many. Too many. Just one more card, please. Thank you. They gave me 2. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright. Alright. You guys got a lot of 3s here. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. 3 of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck is 3 of Wands in reverse. You guys, what do you want? What do you want? It's it's like you want to be able to work with people. Like in the back of your mind, maybe you feel like you know that this is what you should be doing, like learning how to work with others, learning how to collaborate, realizing that everybody has a special part to play. I feel like that's what you guys need to learn, actually, that everyone has a special part to play, not just you, but everybody else does too. Because with this, the way this Three of Cups in reverse came out with this Queen of Swords in reverse, it's like, I hate to say it, y'all, but I have to say it because I heard it. You are not too good for other people, okay? Like, get off of your high horse. Get off of your high horse if that's you, because I'm reading for a lot of people. If this is you, you need to get off your high horse. You need to learn to be a little bit more humble. And you need to realize that there are people around you that you can learn from. All right, sorry guys. I always do this. I'm going to try to put the cards up in a way where it mirrors the way I'm looking at it. Hopefully, yeah, I think that's right. So this is how the cards dropped out for me under the Harpy Eagle. Okay? So with this energy over here, like the Queen of Swords in reverse is like, she's ruthless. She's cutting everybody off. She cutting everybody off. Like, don't even want to hear what you gotta say. If she don't like it, if she not with it, she cutting you off. This is someone that is argumentative. This is someone that possibly dominates and violates other people's boundaries. This is someone that says things that hurt, that cuts like a knife. Okay, and then right after the Three of Cups in reverse here, it's like you're pulling away from a group of people. You might be holding back from your friends. It's like you don't want to play nice. That's what I'm hearing. With these two cards, the way they flew out right next to each other like this is like you don't want to play nice. You don't want to play nice. You're not playing fair. You're withdrawing from the world, withdrawing from other people, closing yourself off. But is that what you really want? Because we got the Three of Pentacles here and the King of Cups. So I don't know. This might be like you guys feel like nobody wants you around. You guys feel, or somebody has made you feel like you're not included, like you're not welcome in their presence. You're not welcome in their home. You're not welcome in their friend group. Or you're doing this to yourself from your own, because of like your own mindset, I'm hearing, and how you've been feeling. Like maybe you've felt ostracized in the past by a group of people or by someone, maybe by this Queen of Swords here. So you're like defeated and just like accepting defeat and like, okay, I'm just not gonna have friends then. I'm just not gonna celebrate. I'm not gonna be happy. Like I'm just gonna wallow by myself and cut anybody that tries to get close to me because I've been hurt in the past. That's whack. That's corny. And it's also not true. I guarantee you, you will meet people who value you if you can learn to value yourself and value others. Like you can't expect treatment that you don't give. And it always starts with self. You guys hear me say that all the time. It always starts with self. If you're not giving it to yourself first, you will never be able to give it to anyone else. Whether it's a friend, your mom, your sister, your partner, whoever, a work partner. You're not going to be able to give it if you don't give it to you first. So then we've got the Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups here. This is about compassion. This is about having compassion and value for self, being emotionally secure, emotionally sound, emotionally stable, being able to integrate your mind and your heart, right? Because Queen of Swords in reverse is all mental. It's very logical, and with her being in reverse, and with the energy of that Three of Cups, I'm also kind of getting a sense of like illogical, irrational, verging on that possibly. And again, this could be you or someone else in your life that's negatively impacting you this way. But the King of Cups says, wait, hold on. The King of Cups is like, hold on, let me hear your story. Let me hear what you have to say. Let me hear what you have to say. What do you have to say about this? You know, how do you feel about this? Let me take this into consideration. Let me slow down for a second. Let me be more compassionate. Let me be more understanding. Let me be more empathetic. And the Three of Pentacles says to work together, to collaborate here. And I'm seeing it all has to do with some vision. I feel like you guys, like something is trying to come into your life, or you want something to come into your life, but you're jaded. And there's a lot of imbalance here because the number 3 itself is about mind, body, and spirit. And when it's in alignment, that means your mind, your body, and your spirit are all in alignment, and they work in harmony together to create health and vitality and well-beingness of your overall being. So with all of these, like, you've got 2 3s in the reverse here, the 3 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Wands in reverse. So something is not coming in the way you want. The World is here in reverse. Underneath that, there's a lesson that you're not getting. And then the Sun is in reverse under that. So you are on the precipice, guys. This time of the year for you, this transformative time for you, you guys are on the precipice of learning the lesson, the precipice of closing out the cycle, getting the karmic lesson, healing it, transmuting it. I see happiness trying to come in for you, but it's all about your perspective. It's all about your perspective here. Impatience is not going to help you. Queen of Swords in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse. Impatience is not going to help you. Spirit is saying, and I see it clearly now after looking at the bottom, Spirit is saying with this Harpy Eagle, you need to readjust your relationships with people. You need to look at the way you show up to your community. You need to possibly pull your weight a little bit more. For some of you, that's a message. Learning what you have specifically, like what you're good at, what you're capable of specifically, that's unique to you, that can contribute to the greater good of your home, your relationship, your friend group, your community, your society, your projects, your workplace, whatever it is. Spirit is asking you to be patient. King of Cups. King of Cups is patient. He is kind. He is nurturing. He is empathetic, but he's also firm. He's also firm in his boundaries. He's strong. He is not irrational. He's not overly emotional. Okay? He's balanced here. And with the 3 of Cups, it has to do with how you show up with other people. Recognizing, King of Cups recognizes, he can see the potential of people. And 3 of Pentacles is all about the differences in your group and how you can play on those differences that you have with someone else in order to be strong as a unit. Oh my gosh, another butterfly. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that one was beautiful. It was black with yellow lines on the wings. That was so pretty. Magic everywhere. And on that note, there is magic here. There's magic in your space. Wow, there goes the bird. I wish I could show you guys, but it's like hidden in the trees right now. But there goes that bird I was talking about. Harpy Eagle. It's not an eagle. It might be a falcon. Anyway, but yes, there's magic here. There's magic to be made. That's what I heard. There's magic to be made when you work with others, when you play on your strengths, right? Maybe this person is really good at reading, and another person is really good at writing, and another person is really good at, I don't know, cooking. And somehow together you guys can play on those strengths to create something, create an event, create a company, create a better home, a more loving environment. I don't know what it is, but it's something. And with the holiday season coming up, it makes a lot of sense. So Spirit's asking you to readjust how you look at your relationships with people, your community. Maybe you do need to excommunicate yourself from people who are no longer in alignment with you, but be very careful how you do it, because that's your karma. And I saw the World at the bottom in reverse and the Sun. So you're close to learning this lesson, but not quite getting it yet, which is why you're still in this space. You might feel like, why am I still here? You might be feeling stuck. You might be feeling stagnant. You might be really pessimistic right now, having a really negative outlook on your circumstances and like retreating inwards, which is fine. It's the time of year to retreat, but use that retreat to be reflective. Use that retreat to be diligent, right? What did your oracle message say? Be diligent. think about what it is that you want. This is calling you to readjust aspects of your life. And again, like I said, 3 came up in your reading. Mind, body, spirit. You need to balance all of those things. How can you be healthier in all of those things to adjust your life accordingly for the greater good of all? What is it that you actually want? And are your actions, thoughts, beliefs in alignment with that goal? If you say you want harmony and community, but you're over here isolating yourself and cutting everybody off and being pessimistic and negative about everyone that comes your way, how are you going to attain that? That doesn't make any sense. If you want emotional fulfillment and security, but you're over here lashing out about everything, being irrational, feeding negative thoughts, feeding your ego, like fueling the fire, starting arguments, how is that in alignment with emotional fulfillment and stability and love and harmony? It's not. So are your actions, thoughts, beliefs in alignment with what you actually want? That's the message that I have for you guys, Pile 1. I hope it helps. If you want a personal reading, you can go to my website. All my information is in the description box. If you feel called to leave a tip in my tip jar, that link is also below. I would really appreciate it. Energetic exchange is important, and it helps me to continue providing the services and the messages that I do for you guys. I love you so much. Happy Halloween. Happy Scorpio season. Don't forget to check out the new moon Reiki ritual, which is also on my website. I love you guys so much. Until next time. Pile 2. Pile 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. If 2, the number 2 drew you in, this is your reading. I have new cards I'm working with today, so if you see me pick up the booklet, it's because these are brand new decks. I've only had them for 48 hours. The Oracle message I will definitely be reading. It's not too long. And there are 2 cards in this new tarot deck that I'm using that the artist, the creator, added themselves, so they're not in the traditional tarot. And if those cards come up for you, I will look at the meaning in the booklet just so that I can give you an accurate message for them until I further learn those cards for myself. Okay, so pile number 2, this is so beautiful. Your oracle message is the scales. How pretty. I love this deck. All right, let's read it. What is the meaning of this? 35. She holds the scales of justice delicately between her fingers. She carefully weighs every spoken word people utter in her presence. Each nuance, each word choice petitioners make gives their position away. Determining right from wrong requires an intricate skill. Not everyone can do what she can do. Flowers decorate her hair, showing the beauty that happens when the scales pass judgment. Her golden clothing matches the small scales dangling in each hand. If you look closely, one seems higher than the other. Did the results bring positive or negative outcomes? Only history will tell. Listen to what is going on in the situation and make a decision to benefit your world. Bring proper judgment back to the world. So this is all about judgment. Really looking at what is happening, looking at the situation, making a decision to benefit your world. So not just you, your world. What is the best choice for everyone involved here? This is, I'm getting, what's that word? Objective. You can't make a personal decision here. It has to be objective from an not an all-knowing, because only God is all-knowing, but a bird's eye view, looking at the whole situation for what it is in its totality, not just all intimate and personal to how it affects you, you know? Being fair, weighing sides before making a decision, not rushing forward just because you want to move, right? And this is not the time to be rushing also. Mars is in Scorpio, so it is about that action. It is time, you know, to do things for movement, but it's calculated movement. Scorpio is very calculated. It's very analytical. And I think it's interesting that this card came up for you guys as we're still kind of, I mean, we're in Scorpio season, but it's still October technically. So that transition of Libra to Scorpio, and you know, Libra is all about justice, harmony, partnerships, what's fair, being balanced, things like that. So this message for you guys is really on time. It's like really, really in sync right now. I'm getting just intuitively that you guys might be stumped about something here, and it's causing like some type of stagnation. Maybe you guys are just really clueless as to how to proceed forward within something in your life, or you're confused. If you're not clueless, you're just confused because there's so much information coming your way, or a piece of information is missing. And I'm just gonna pray real quick that missing information comes in. May all confusion be cleared. May all confusion be cleared. May all confusion be cleared from this pile, from anyone that is resonating with this message. I'm calling in clarity. I'm calling in soundness. I'm calling in truth. I'm calling in clarity of mind for this group. Amen. Spirit, please show me clearly. What does pile 2 need to know about the scales for their highest good and the highest good of all? Thank you. Please show me clearly. Why are the scales here? Please show me clearly. One more card, please. One more card for pile 2. Why are the scales here for pile 2? Please show me clearly. Please show me clear. Alright, they gave me... No. I just want one, please. Too many. I thought they gave me 1 or 2, but they gave me like 3 or 4. One more card, please, Spirit. Why are the scales here for pile 2? Okay, guys. We have the 3 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups in reverse. Pile 1 also got this card. And we have the Chariot. You guys need to allow yourself to heal before you move forward. Whatever pain you're going through right now, whatever emotional strife, turmoil, conflict is going on right now, it is prepping you for some type of abundance. This had to be done. I heard the word sacrifice, and that word has been coming up for me personally, in my own personal dealings. Like, it's the same concept of like it's just you gotta give to get. You gotta give to get. And sometimes you have to let go of what you've been holding on so tightly to make room for something new. I mean, that is the theme right now. That's the theme of fall. That's the theme of Scorpio season. Transformation. What needs to die for new life to take its place? And I'm also hearing, if this isn't something that happened recently, if this isn't some heartbreak or something that just happened that's just taking like an emotional toll on you, I heard emotional suppression. You guys might have been like suppressing how you've been feeling about something for a long time. It could possibly be in regards to family, but what I really think is it's just some emotional connection that you guys didn't feel seen in anymore. It's like you thought that this person or these people really appreciated you for who you are, right? All the things that make up your uniqueness, all the things that make up like just the totality of you, your quirks, your weaknesses, your strengths, your talents, the things you're not so talented at, like all of it. You thought. And I feel like you're still healing from it, which is fine, but like you're not really healing if you're not looking at your wound. You're not really healing if you're not allowing the light to enter. And when you shine your light on something, that's been in the dark for so long, it takes a second, right? Sometimes the light blinds you and your eyes are uncomfortable and they have to adjust. You gotta allow yourself to sit in that discomfort, y'all. I feel that strongly here. You guys really have to allow yourself to sit in the discomfort of your feelings. Really focus in on your heart chakra. What have you been emotionally suppressing? You guys, if you're not suppressing something, if something major didn't just happen that's been taking a toll on you guys are going through a healing right now. Again, I'm reading for a lot of people, so these messages are coming in pretty strong and quick. You could also be just in a time of healing, and it's going to be pretty intense, but trust that you're going to make it through, and trust that whatever this healing is, it does lead to abundance. And this is abundance that's also going to benefit the people around you. Like, this is wealth, this is longevity, this is health, this is wellness all around. Okay, so trust that this heartbreak is happening for your highest good. If you guys have been just really stuck and distraught, I'm here to tell you it's happening for your highest good, even if it hurts like a bitch. It's opening you up. It hurts because it's opening you up. It's slicing your heart open so that the sun can enter, so that the light can enter. Some of you guys have had your heart really closed off. These daggers here, I'm also like sensing that like some of you guys have been putting up barricades around your heart. And it's preventing the abundance from coming in. So whatever heartbreak that just happened, whatever disappointment that just happened, whatever just ended, or it's whatever it is, even if it didn't just happen, if you're still healing from it, I'm here to tell you it's not going to be forever, but you need to deal with it. You can't just distract yourself by drinking, by going out with your friends, by having sex with someone new, by drowning yourself in your hobby. Like some of those things are good in moderation when you do it with intention, when you do it with mindfulness and care. But really, true healing is allowing every emotion and every thought to come up to the surface and looking at it, acknowledging it, recognizing it for what it is, giving it compassion, giving it gentleness, giving it care, and then releasing it and learning from it and then releasing it. That's it. It's not about harboring fear of like, oh, well, this person did this to me, so I'm never going to date that type of person again, or I'm not going to date for another 5 years. Relationships just aren't for me. Marriage just isn't for me. Like, how debilitating is that? You want to be alone? You want to be alone for the rest of your life? I don't think so. Come on. Look at the situation from an objective standpoint. Take a step back. One of my favorite tarot readers and energy workers, Sin the Cancerian channel, shout out to her. She says it all the time. It's her thing now. Like, fall back, go back, way back, more back. When you take a step back, when you fall back, when you give yourself some space, when you give yourself some time, when you're quiet, and you actually look at how you feel and you think about things and you reflect, you're now responding, you're not reacting. And then you can weigh all the different sides and you can see this perspective and that perspective and this side of the story and that side of the story, and all in reference to what your truth is. And then you can make a proper decision and figure out how you need to move forward. I'm really getting here that possibly for some of you guys, it's a group of people or a person that was close to your heart. This could possibly be an old friend you've had, like a friend you've had since childhood, or a friend you've had since college or whatever, like you met in school, or possibly like even your family. This is really like a friendship card. But for some reason, with like this being like the Three of Cups and then the heart for the Three of Swords being here, I'm really just feeling like it's just some connection or connections that was just really close to your heart. It could have even been a partner, and maybe you guys tried to be friends afterwards, and like I'm hearing like they never called you back. They didn't do their part in this transition. They didn't do their part in this dynamic, or you didn't, because the scales are here. And it's about what you need to know in order to move forward, right? So I'm getting, for some of you, it might have been you that pulled back and didn't hold up your end of the bargain. You might have caused this heartbreak. You might have caused your own heartbreak. Because what it was there was heartbreak here for abundance, because there was a need to heal something and transform it. There was a need for readjustment. There was a need to balance the scale out here. That's what this heartbreak was for. It didn't happen the way you wanted it to, or it didn't happen in the timing that you wanted it to happen. And instead of like realizing that it was an opportunity to recalibrate, reground, restabilize, readjust for abundance, for longevity. This is family, this is love, this is marriage, this is a home, this is a fortress, okay? It was and it came right after the Three of Swords. So this heartbreak, this upheaval, this whatever that hurt you, it was for your highest good and the highest good of the people involved. And it was an opportunity for you guys to come together and readjust and try maybe approaching it from a lighter energy, because the Three of Cups upright is a very lighthearted energy. It's about really seeing the other person and the people around you and accepting them for their totality and celebrating together and having fun and just being lighthearted and sharing that lighthearted energy and communing together and maybe even being creative together, right? And then after that, we have the Chariot. So this all was supposed to, and it is still, it's taking you towards where you need to go. Life is happening for you, not to you, but you need to trust. You need to trust here. And I'm seeing that there is forward movement here after you work through the scales. After you work through this, whatever this is, okay? You need to work through it all and then make your decision. And once you make your decision, and it's a rooted decision that you included spirit in, life is going to be moving you in the right direction. It already is, but you might not be able to see it yet. This is major movement. You might be moving. It might be time to go home. That's what I just heard. I heard that clear as day. So that's a major message for some of y'all. It's time to go home. Or it's time to, and home can be anything. Home doesn't mean like the place that you grew up in. It means who has your heart. Who still has your heart? What friends still have your heart? Home is where the heart is. It's time to go home. Home is inside of you. You can't be looking for other people all the time to validate you. That's how you get hurt. That's how you get hurt, when you give other people too much power over how you feel and think of yourself and your life. It's got to come from you. Two of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, the Tower and the Emperor. Yeah, you guys need to establish better boundaries and understand that the things that you want to build in life, if you want to build a solid foundation and structure, what do you need to do in order to align yourself with that? Because whatever it was in the past is crashing down with the Tower here. You're being asked to let go. You're being asked to surrender whatever it was, the mindset, the people, the behaviors, the habits, the ego trips I just heard. And now you're back at the drawing board, Two of Wands, because this is what's really at the bottom of the deck here. Once you get a clear vision, and I heard plan, but it's not like pre-planning every single little detail. It's having a general idea, direction, and resources, general, of where you want to go, how you can get it done, how you can get started. And holding that vibration in the forefront of your heart and your mind. And the universe will open itself up to you and take you there. Each step of the way. You're not going to be able to see 3, 4, 5 steps ahead all the time. You're going to be able to see what the next step is when universe reveals it to you. But you got to be willing to allow it to steer you. You got to work with the direction and the momentum and the energy in your life right now, not against it. Allow it to take you to where you need to go. For some of you, you're relocating. For some of you guys, you're moving on. You're moving forward. You're going home. and life is really going to turn up for y'all in a really good way once you guys heal and really figure out how to balance these scales here, because something wasn't balanced and you weren't seeing something completely clearly, which is what was causing that confusion and that pain and that strife. I'm getting it might not have even been completely necessary. I mean, everything happens for a reason, but it's like you guys put yourself through it harder than it needed to be. Anyway, that's the message I have for you guys. I hope it helps. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you absolutely can at my website. All the information is in the description box below. If you guys feel called to join my new moon Reiki ritual, that's also on my website. You have to register for that by November 3rd. Again, that's on my website. If you feel called to leave a tip, I would really appreciate it. Energetic exchange is important to me. You can also do that at one of the links in the description box. I love you guys so much. Happy Halloween. Until next time. Hi, group 3. If you were drawn to the number 3, pile 3, this is your reading. The sun is being hidden by a tree right now. So sorry, you guys kind of missed some of the sunlight in this vibe. But anyway, this is a new deck, oracle deck and tarot deck that I'm using. So I will be reading from the booklet for your oracle message. And then there's like 2 cards that the creator added to the tarot deck that is not in the traditional tarot. So if either one of those cards come up for you, I will read it from the booklet, since I'm not sure of like the meanings of those cards yet. Okay, so let's get into your oracle message. Your oracle message is the Sun Bear. This is really cute. I'm getting like very cute and strong energy. Sun Bear, let's read your message. Sun bears live predominantly in Southeast Asia, where they prefer to spend most of their time watching the trees. The distinctive golden chest patch reflects the warmth and life of our sun. The sun bear is considered the embodiment of spiritual power and strength. Didn't I say strong? I say like strong or firm? Yeah. Their intuition and self-reflection help one to heal through harmony and balance. As part of the Ursidae family, they also share common spiritual traits of intuition and introspection. The strength of bear medicine is seated with the power to restore harmony and balance, to heal. Many cultures refer to the bear spirit as the great healer. Summon the strength to help steady your spirit. Listen to your intuition and let it guide you. So some of you guys might be needing some extra strength right now during this time. It's completely understandable because, you know, transformation and transition is not easy for everyone. Change is not always easy. Some people, and depending on what it is, it can be easier to digest, to absorb, to adjust, but you know, change is not always easy for everybody. Also, like, if it's a big change, if it's a big scary change, you know, some of you might be changing careers, some of you might be getting a divorce, some of you might be getting married or having a baby or building a home, building a business, taking a leap of faith on your dreams. Like, I just got chills. And I just want to say, like, just for taking that step forward, even if it's a small step, I'm so proud of you, and keep going, and don't sell yourself short, because just taking that leap of faith, that initial step, is so challenging for so many people. And don't downplay yourself, man. I'm rooting for you. I'm sending you support. I'm sending you courage. I'm sending you strength, okay? Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, please show me clearly, what does pile 3 need to know about the sun bear for their highest good and the highest good of all at this time? One more card, please. Thank you. Yeah. Whew, this came out really solid and quick for y'all. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse, and the 2 of Swords. You guys cannot give up. That is so clear here. Even if you are not sure of what road to take, even if you're not sure what your next step is going to be, I'm getting the sense that you guys are waiting for intel here, and it's very in sync with the message of the sun bear, that you have to lean into your intuition. You have to pay attention to the signs, what the guides are trying to tell you, what God is trying to tell you, what your intuition is trying to tell you, and you have to be strong. You can't give up. This is such an alignment. I could end the reading right here. Do not give up on yourself. You have to be strong and firm, especially if like you're an artist. You don't even have we're all artists in our own respect, okay? Number one. But it doesn't just have to be artistry, but that's the first example that came into my head. Like, you know, maybe you paint in a way that nobody else paints, and you go to art school and all your art teachers are like, what the fuck is this? Like, you didn't do this the right way, and you didn't blend that the right way, or this is too out of the box, or whatever. Like, who says you have to paint a certain way? Who ever said that? Who said you had to sing a certain way, dance a certain way, dress a certain way, speak a certain way? Like, who even decided that? There are so many different people and cultures on this fucking planet, so many different walks of life, so many different beautiful minds and beautiful hearts. Like, whoever said that this one way was the right way? Don't let that stop you. Don't let that inhibit you. Don't let that make you insecure. You are unique. You have something special to offer this world. Every single one of us does. It's just about how much we allow ourselves to tap into that, and how much we allow ourselves to feel safe enough within ourselves to share it. Okay? That's all it's about. We all have something special to give, to share, to create, to offer. All of us. You guys might have been coming out of a period of rest, so maybe you've been resting, and in this state of rest you realize what it is that you want to do, but it's like you feel like it might be too hard. Or for some of you, you're like, okay, for others of you, you guys have been doing this for a while now, which is why you just came out of a rest period, because maybe you took a step back for a second, and this step back was supposed to revitalize you. It's supposed to fill your well back up so that you could keep going. But for some of y'all took a step back, and now you're in your negative mindset, and you're like, I don't know if I want to keep going. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know, like, I've been doing this for so long and it hasn't gone anywhere, or it's too hard. I don't have any help. I don't have any support. Spirit's supporting you right here. Spirit's sending you a bear, a sun bear. I'm joking about it, but it's true. It's true. Even if you don't have physical manifestations of support in your life, you are supported by spirit. You just can't give up on yourself. Usually that's one of the major lessons. When we don't see a physical 3D representation of what we want, we then start to second guess ourselves and doubt ourselves and downplay ourselves, and we start to shut down and give up. But what it is it's a perfectly fertile, opportune time to give yourself what it is that you're looking for in the 3D. And once you can do it in here, it manifests out here. That's how it works, y'all. You gotta be strong for you. You gotta support you, for your dream, for your calling, for what it is that you know you're supposed to be doing. You have to listen to God. You have to listen to your intuition, which is your God source. That is your direct link to God, to higher consciousness, to spirit, okay? Do not sleep. Do not sleep on the downloads and the messages you get from spirit. When it comes in, you need to move. You can't just stay stuck here. Let me put these cards in order for y'all. When the guidance comes in, and it will, we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. that clarity of what it is that you want to create, that clarity of what you want to do, that realization that you do have everything you need, you do have all the tools that it takes, you are capable, you are an alchemist, you are a master manifester. Yeah. Once all of that really sinks in, once you can really own that, once you can really be firm in who you are, what you're capable of, what you want to do, once you know that the universe is providing you with everything you need right here, right now, you have everything you need. It doesn't matter that you're not making the money yet. It doesn't matter. Is that why you're doing it? You're doing it because you love it, because it lights you up, because you feel like yourself, because you can live an authentic life, because it fulfills you. That's why you're doing it. So do it from that place. And I guarantee as you go, you will grow, you will learn, you will meet people that will help you, you will meet people that will not help you, but will be a lesson. They'll teach you something. Okay? You cannot give up. When the download comes in, when the clarity comes in, you have to move. You cannot stay stuck. You're almost there. This is the 9 wands. You're almost at the 10. Why would you stop now? Just because you can't see it yet? It's like that meme. I'm sure most of y'all have seen it. That meme where it's like an animation of this guy mining and he's almost hit the diamonds, but right before he hits the diamonds, he gives up and he walks away defeated. And he's literally right there. Like, you can see the wall of dirt in the picture, and it's like this much dirt left, and the diamonds are right here. And he was literally right there, and he just stopped and decided to walk away. Why would you do that to yourself? Don't self-sabotage yourself, guys. Don't self-sabotage yourself. How bad do you want it? How much do you really love it? How true are you to what you invest yourself in? How devoted and committed are you to yourself? When the download comes in, do not be closed off to it. Put yourself in the receiving mode right now to really listen, see, hear, feel, know what it is that you need to do next, how you can do it better with what you already have. And go. This is coming out of rest. This is after taking a break to assess what you've done so far. You move forward, but in the reverse, it's that feeling of wanting to give up. Do not give up. 2 of Swords is closed off, not sure what direction to take, confused, not open to other people's opinions, not open to distraction, which is fine, but don't close yourself off to the information. Don't close yourself off to the guidance. Don't close yourself off to the intuition, to the inspiration I just heard. You have to be open to receive that. Maybe you're not open to other people and their distractions right now because you're trying to tap into source, which is a good thing. And if you're not, you need to be doing that. But do not give up. Do not have a pessimistic outlook. Do not break yourself down verbally, is what I just heard. I hope y'all being nice to yourselves. Y'all a whole sun bear. Be nice to yourself. Cuddle yourself. Pet yourself. Groom yourself. Eat good foods. Go play in the sun. Go hug a tree. Climb a tree. Eat some honey. Maybe you need some sweetness in your life. Maybe you need to smell the roses. Maybe you need to like enjoy the little subtleties and sweetness of life so you can realize like, oh, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? It's something here. I want to like see what's on the top of the deck for y'all. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's like not feeling inspired, not feeling motivated, frustrated because something didn't work out the way you wanted it to, or you feel like you're not capable, and it's not true. If you weren't capable, you wouldn't have even been able to start. I see confusion here. Really, guys? Like, okay. I'm getting you guys feel so stuck about which way to take next. And really feeling weak, like you're not capable of moving forward. You have everything you need, you guys. You really, really do. You have to believe in yourself. Please, you have to believe in yourself. I'm getting that this time, like this Two of Swords is accurate. You guys do need to close yourself off from distractions. Meaning, don't be over here listening to Betty, Becky, Bridget, Brian, Susie, Sal, Larry, all these people about what they think you should be doing and how you should be doing it. You don't need that. You don't need to be over here researching how this person did it and how that person did it and da. No. You need to sit down. You need to sit still. You need to meditate. You need to pray. And you need to be patient and trust Spirit, God, ancestors, guides will bring you signs, will bring you clarity, will bring you direction at exactly the right time. But you have to be open to it. You might not be open to all the rah-rah around you, the naysayers, the doubters, the people's opinions, even if it's coming from a good place. But you have to be open to God's voice. And oftentimes, God's voice is a whisper. So if you are not in alignment, if you are not quiet and still enough and really listening, you are not going to hear it. Because what concerned me is under the Page of Pentacles in reverse was the Seven of Cups. And that's like having so many options, you don't know which one to choose. Things might be having like a false mask. Some of the cups or the options might bring danger, could even bring death or karmic cycles back around. So you have to be in line with your intuition so that you know what option to choose. And if you are over here talking down on yourself, allowing yourself to sink into just the most negative, deepest, darkest places, like digging a hole for yourself. If that's what you guys are doing right now, how are you going to hear God? How? You're going to be so low in frequency compared to where He is and where He's trying to take you. Don't do that to yourself, please. You're only going to make it harder for yourself. You have what it takes. Just be patient. Just be patient. Love on yourself, like I said. Stand strong and firm like the sun bear. Really, even if you have to write on your mirror, right? The mirror that you go to every morning. If you have to write positive traits about yourself and read them to yourself out loud every morning. If you have to reaffirm yourself in what you're doing and actually like write it out, like, I make music because it's my passion. I don't know, I'm an athlete because it makes me feel strong. Like, I love what I do. What I do fulfills me. What I do makes the world a better place. What I do makes the world a more beautiful place. Like, reaffirm yourself in what you're doing, why you're doing it, and keep going there. Keep grounding yourself in the positivity. Keep grounding yourself in the truth. Do not fall victim to that negativity. Do not fall victim to your own inner demons, okay? The clarity will come. You need to align yourself to it. I love you guys so much. I hope this reading helped. Happy Halloween. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can do so at my website. That link is in the description box. If you feel called to register for my collective new moon candle Reiki ritual, you have until November 3rd to register for that. It's also on the website. It's $11. It also, like I said in the beginning, it comes with a document as well with personal messages for the group specifically that will be doing it. And if you feel called to leave a tip, energetic exchange is very important to me. It helps me maintain this channel and keep things running for you guys and providing services for you guys. So if you feel called to leave a tip, you can also do that at one of the links in the description box. I love you guys so much. Happy transformation, happy transitioning, happy Halloween. Until next time, bye.